challenges for teaching management in Australia are a little bit different than the challenges academics have faced teaching leadership, if that makes sense. Two very different concepts. Up until this point, I think we've spent a lot of time on understanding management, what that looks like in organisations from a technical perspective, and almost a reductionist, quasi-scientific sort of perspective, and overlooked the fact that leadership is this nebulous and, I guess, humanistic pursuit of running organisations effectively. So the soft side of the science of leadership management. So most management texts have focused on the mechanics around it, not taking on board the human factors and not applied a whole bunch of social, psychological and broader psychological principles about how humans think, grow, learn, develop and operate in teams. And I think fundamentally we're focusing on management as a tool of leadership in this text. And so the leadership component of this dynamic is at the forefront of the text. A couple of opportunities in this text in that one could argue if it's an undergraduate text, developing the mechanics and the foundations of management is critical. Absolutely agree with that. I think what we're learning though is that the mechanism for delivering management is through the lens of leadership, and we're not focusing as much time, in the past anyway, on developing leadership capability from undergraduate level, and I think we're absolutely going to need to head in that direction. Certainly, if you speak to business more broadly, leadership capability is a huge gaping hole. Their leadership pipelines are not filled. The war for talent is increasing, and it's a perennial development area of need in I guess building leadership capability. So if we can start focusing on educating our emergent managers in leadership from day one, they're going to be in a much better position when they graduate to be entering organisations demonstrating personal leadership at the most foundational level in an effort to build organisational leadership over time. It flips management on its head. It focuses on the mechanism for delivering management, which is the behavioural set, the social set, the cognitive and emotional set around executing on management. So fundamentally it's about getting clear on what leaders do and how they do it, how they see themselves and how they grow and develop themselves in an effort to more effectively manage organisations. So it fills a huge hole in the complete manager, if you like, in that it provides an understanding of the behavioural set, not just the skill set.